I'm sure you've heard the advice, don't care what people think, don't care about the opinions of random strangers, haters on the internet, even family friends who don't see your dream. Don't worry about it, but how do you actually do it? Welcome in, fam. Much love. Trav here. I'm going to tell you how you can actually not care. It's a lot of steps. It's not necessarily that easy, but it's very possible. And if you do this, you will never be stressed out over people's opinions ever again. Let me first tell you why it's hard, though. It's hard because our minds are wired socially. We care a lot about our status, our reputation, what the community thinks of us. It matters a lot because we have high status, we have high reputation. Good things in life come to us, resources. When you have a low, bad reputation, everybody thinks poorly of you, it's going to harm you. So, of course, you're going to care. Of course, you're supposed to care. It's how the human mind works. However, the thing is, no matter how kind and generous and positive you are, if you get a lot of attention, people are going to hate you. And again, it helps if you know, hey, this has nothing to do with me. This person was raised in a toxic environment, and they're going to think toxicity is the norm. They're going to be uncomfortable and annoyed by your positivity. Okay, that helps a little bit. The point, though, is that the more attention you get, no matter what, people are going to hate you. And you're going to get attention as you grow and as you improve and as you change and as you come up, as you make more money, as you gain prestige and so on. And people are going to hate at you in real life and in the internet. So how do you not care? We're getting there. I used to care a lot. I got a lot of attention 2014, 2015, 2016 when I was 24, 25, 26. You know, nice gig, making videos, writing articles, getting a lot of attention, thousands of people in my live streams, a lot of attention. And I'd have a lot of love and I'd have a lot of hate. People say, oh, I hate Trav, he's annoying, or, he's this, he's a bad person for this. And I would get mad and I would stay in the comments and I'd argue with people and say, hey, like, you don't know me. And I'd stress at night thinking, what do these people think about me? They don't know me. Think about the comment, get online in the morning, and like, here's the problem. And you gotta identify the problem before we come to the solution. The problem was I had the time and the energy to care. I had the time and the energy to be stressed about what random people on the internet were saying. I could actually sit on the computer for hours and argue because I had the time for that and I had the energy for that. Why did I have the time and energy for that? Because I was a leaf in the wind, man. Because I was loose in the world. Because I had too much freedom. Because I didn't have a clear enough path. I didn't have a clear enough purpose. I didn't have a powerful enough mission. Fast forward to today. Maybe you can relate to that. This video isn't for me to just talk about myself. This video is to help you not care about random haters on the internet and work towards your life's mission and your life's purpose. And that's what it's all about. So today, I went offline at 8 p.m. yesterday. I didn't get online until 10 a.m. today. I was offline for 14 hours because I was reading, I was journaling, I was sleeping, I was harvesting. On Thursdays, we have the school group comes, I mentor them, and I gave this tour of our organization to a group of Japanese mayors, 7 mayors from a province in Japan. And I went surfing. I didn't have time to be online. I didn't have time and energy. I logged on for 15 minutes during breakfast break, and I saw some people were mad at me for something posted in one of the groups that I created. And I'm like, I just don't have the energy to care, and I don't have the time to respond. I sent a message to one of my moderators like, hey, can you handle this, please? But, okay, enough about me. Here's the point. You want to build a life where you care so much about what you're doing and the bigger picture and the purpose, whether the helping the world in the way that you believe the world needs to be helped, where that's so important to you and it consumes so much of your time and it consumes so much of your energy that you're like, I just don't have time to care about this. There's other things I need to do. I don't have time to be online and argue. I don't have time to try to convince people that I'm right. I don't have the energy to be stressed or anxious about it. Right? So, again, I said it's a little complicated. It's multiple steps. It's how do you find your life's purpose? How do you find your life's mission? How do you find your life's passion? I don't think I can tell you how to do that in this video, but I'm telling you that if you do that, you're never going to care about what random people think about you anymore because you have a relationship to a higher power. You can call that relationship with God, but your higher power is also like a purpose, a mission. Back to me for a moment. I want to become the best version of myself and help other people become the best version of them. I also want to make organic farming cool so it grows from 1% of the food system to 50% of the food system. That's a really big goal, really big project. I'm not saying that I can do it, but I want to be one of the players in the industry to make that happen. It's super important for me, and I think it's going to really help. It's super important to the planet and the world. That's the whole box that I'm dancing in. And your box is going to be different from mine. But the point is, like, you want something that, like, this is so, it matters so much. It matters to me. It matters to the world. I'm working on it every day. I'm trying my best every day. I don't have time to be distracted by these obstacles in my path or these obstacles off my path. It's like, it's one thing when an obstacle is on your path, but when you see obstacles off your path and you leave your path to go to those obstacles, that's what you're doing when you're arguing with random people or getting, reactive to random people. They're not even in your path. They're off your path and you're taking detours to reach obstacles. Why? Because you're not clear on your path. You got to be clear on your path. I'll give you an idea of how to do that now. Maybe I'll come back for another video. No one is going to tell you your purpose. You have to decide your purpose. It's arbitrary. Something that you like, choose it, commit to it, and say, hey, this is the thing. It's that simple. No one is going to say, hey, Trav, your purpose, your mission is to, grow food and try to make that cool, or to, level yourself up and help other people change and evolve. I decided that. No one's going to tell, hey, Kobe Bean Bryant, your goal is, your purpose is to become the greatest basketball player. He decided that, right? You can look for signs, you look for omens, you can look for guidance, but ultimately it is your decision. You have to decide, this is what I'm going to do with my life. And you have to commit to it. People are scared of commitment in this world, but you have to commit to do anything. Right? Like, when I had the time to be stressed and had the time to be anxious, I had too much freedom. Now I don't have very much freedom. I have a lot of obligation. I have obligation to this organization and to the greater mission and to my YouTube and to my Instagram and, not to the apps, but to you, the people who follow me. Like, I have an obligation to... I just don't have time to be stressed, like... And I want that for you. It doesn't need to be the exact same obligations, commitment. If the obligations are what you let you... Like, if the obligations let me do the school tours or do the tours of the Japanese or do the youth mentorship or do the farmers market and stuff like this, you have to have a deep obligation, a deep commitment in order to get to do the fun things in life. So you got to decide, you have to choose and then commit and then you're not going to care at all anymore about people off your path who are calling you names. You just won't care anymore because you'll be driven. You're going to be clear in your path. You're going to wave as you go by and continue on your path. I hope you found that helpful. I appreciate you. You share in the comments how you feel. You want my free books. If you haven't signed up for that, there's a link to that down below. And yeah, I'm gonna go read, go to sleep, journal a little bit. That's what I'm gonna do with my evening. So appreciate you and thank you, and comment down below how you feel about that. Much love.